Well, hello everybody. Good afternoon. And it is afternoon. And boy, I'll tell you, there's a lot going on in the world as usual. All right? Now Chipotle's pulling their jalapenos. We got problems with lettuce. What are we going to buy for those of us who enjoy our greens? We're having severe problems. Why? I don't know. I'm not a scientist. Okay? But today, I want to talk to you about something very serious. Okay? It's all over the news. Okay? People are doing shows all over the place. That, you know, here we are voting for all these progressives. Good morning, Agent Orange. Mandy, how are you? Okay. Why are people voting for progressives? And who are these people? They're not the older people, folks. Hello, Candy Cole from Florida. Bartow, Florida. Where is that? I don't know. I'll have to look it up. But anyhow, folks, the people that are voting for them is the Gen Z. Been illegal. What's that, Agent Orange? Biolabs. Bio found in Nevada and California. Okay, you're not, okay, an hour and a half. 2 hours from Fort Lauderdale. Thank you, Candy, for that there. Hey, folks, please subscribe, like, share, hit that thanks button if you want to. And if not, nothing I can do about it, okay? You know, we're talking about these progressives and why are they getting voted, okay? In the primaries. Remember, these are the primaries. I'm going to tell you why, and it's my opinion, and I want to know whether you agree with me or not, okay? A lot of people, particularly on TikTok, they got a million shows about it, calling these people communists. Are they communists or not? I really don't know. But who are these people? They're not the old people that vote red or blue, okay? Red or blue. That's what your mind. You've been drilled. You've been programmed to vote red or blue. You don't care who is running. You don't care who's at the head of those red or blue, okay? You got no knowledge of who. Most people don't. But who's smarter than us older people? I tell you, I gotta give a lot of credit to the Gen Z, to our younger people coming up in this world. Okay? Let's take New York City, Mandami. All right? The guy's a great speaker. Who voted him in the office? It was Gen Z. Why is our youth voting for people like this here? Come on, folks. Hit that like button, please. Okay? Mandy, I don't know what's wrong with people that can't hit the like button. Okay? What do they got? A fear in their minds or they can't subscribe? What the hell are you doing? Are you a bunch of bots I'm talking to? I don't know no more. All right? But like I said, these Gen Z are smarter. They're not red. They're not blue. They see that the red and blue has been destroying our country. Yeah, red and blue are the ones destroying our country and creating a big divide in our country. And we are divided, folks. Okay? You know what? I told you about a friend of mine who was a Democrat when in California, moved to Florida, and she became MAGA. Yeah, now she's MAGA. She and I don't talk. And we're not going to talk again for the rest of our lives. I deleted her number. Hopefully she deleted mine. I blocked her because I said something about Donald Trump, of how disappointed I am. I'm sick and tired of all his freaking lies, okay? I'm sick and tired of him giving everything to Israel. I'm sick and tired, folks, okay? That's my right. I don't know how you feel, okay? But I'm going along with the Gen Z because they want change. They don't want our government officials robbing us every single day. They don't want our congressmen, our senators, who go in the office, get voted in, and become instant multimillionaires. All right? And that's what's going on, folks. You vote these people in, red or blue, they don't give a shit about you. I hate to tell you that. That's truth. That's fact. You can see what they're doing. Name me one congressman or senator that's doing something to help you. I can't think of one. Oh, maybe there is somebody. Can you think of one? All right. Now you got our president. And like I always tell you, I voted for Donald Trump. Okay? Why block her? Well, I'm going to tell you. I went on TikTok a couple of nights ago, and it was a good room, and they brought me up on the stage. And the moment, okay, they asked me 3 questions. What were they? Who I was, where I was from, and who I voted for. The moment I said I voted for Donald Trump, boom, they took me off the stage. Okay? So it doesn't make a difference. One side likes you, the other don't. Okay? I don't give a shit. All right? Who's the Democratic Party running? Who do they got to run for 2028? Well, what's going to happen in the midterms? That's what everybody's worried about. That's what Trump's concerned about. That's his only concern. He doesn't give a shit how much you pay for groceries when you go to the grocery store. He does not care how much you pay for gas when you go to the gas station. But yet, if there was an election, you probably vote for him again. Okay? Now, obviously, I couldn't vote for who the Democrats had running. Okay? Our borders still be wide open. Maybe that's a good thing. Okay? Because, see, those people that came from other countries, let's forget about the ones who are rapists, pedophiles, okay, which is very few, okay? It's not as many as they're telling you on television, okay? Do you know what kind of work these people do? They take any kind of job they could. Americans don't. Americans think they're better than them. But yet they forget that our grandparents came to this country from another country so they can make the world better for their children. Yeah, our country, the United States of America, is made up of immigrants. Well, that's what the soldier said. I sound programmed. Nobody, I'm not programmed. This is me. This is Ori Spado, the accidental gangster. I'm telling you exactly how I feel. And I can see you people don't like it because you're not hitting that like button. All right? You're right, Picard. Yeah. You are correct, my friend. Donald Trump hired a lot of illegal immigrants, just like our farmers, our people in the construction business. Why? Because those people work harder. They work harder than Americans. Americans are nothing but a bunch of fat and lazy people. That's what our country has become. And this Gen Z, I'm probably not going to be around to see it, folks. No. But they want change. They want real change. They don't want bullshit change. They don't want politicians saying what they're going to do and then do nothing. I'm not talking just about our president. I'm talking about each and every one of our congressmen and our senators. So get this red and blue out of your freaking head. You got to deprogram your head, okay? That they've been programming and telling you what to do, okay? They've been telling you what to do since the day you were born. It's either through television, through music, many ways they got to do it. And you don't even know they're doing it. I'm tired of it, folks. Are you tired of it? Wake up, world. They weren't criminals or third world era who are making the country a shithole. They weren't criminals. No. And they're big and lucky, folks. Everyone wants to talk about the mafia. Okay, you got a lot of people talking about the mafia, which I was an affiliate of. Okay, of both the Colombo crime family in New York and the Los Angeles crime family. All right? Yeah, I was. But who's more ruthless? Who cheats more than the mafia? Your government, the United States of America. That's who. Boy, somebody gave me $1.99 there. I want to thank you so much for that. Who was that, Mandy? I can't see it. Why didn't their name pop up over here? Okay? Whoever gave me that $1.99, I want to thank you. Okay? Somebody hit that thanks button. Okay? Mandy, how come I'm not seeing it? Do you know? Okay? Where's Cindy? I miss Cindy's. The Cindy's normally here. Okay, I guess people are not getting the notifications. I don't know. I want to hear you out. Why did you vote for Trump? I'm going to tell you why. I had no choice. I didn't see a choice on that ballot. It was him or Kamala Harris. I could not vote for Kamala Harris. I watched her during the Biden administration. I watched what she did. I watched when Joe Biden put her in charge of the border. And she didn't even go there. You want to know why? Yeah. But then again, Trump had great ideas. He lied like hell. And I believed him. I got suckered in just like everybody else. Okay? I believed he was going to make good changes for America. I didn't know that he was being bought and sold by Israel until I knew it, because it was Bibi Netanyahu, the first prime minister to visit Donald Trump in the White House on his very first day there. Okay? I am, Stuart, speaking for myself. I'm not speaking for you or anybody else. Boy, some people are just nitwits. I'm sorry, folks. I'm going to tell you just, all right? I'm having such a great, positive day. And I'm talking about this negative situation that's going on in our country. Don't think for one moment I enjoy it. But somebody's got to come out and tell you folks what's up, okay? Somebody's got to wake up the world, all right? Right, wake up world. Somebody's gotta. America has to awaken again. This is the book I got down when I spoke Monday at Prosperity Camp in San Diego. I'm going to read this book. Reawakening America, Illuminating Her Brain. Ooh, maybe I shouldn't read it. The foreword was written by Congressman Darrell Issa. Ooh. Did I say it right? I don't know. What's his name? Maybe I did not read that one either. I don't know. Folks, you got to admit, when you look at Trump now on television, he's losing his hair. Yeah, have you seen him? He's on right now, okay? He's going to say, oh, he's got the Nazi, Stephen Miller. He's got Stephen Miller there. Look at that little bald-headed prick. What do you think of him, folks? Okay? You like him? Boy, I tell you, I wish I went to school with him. All right? I would have robbed his lunch money every day. That's what I would have done with Stephen Miller. I can't even stand. And Trump's falling asleep and Miller's talking. Trump is falling asleep. Right now. I'm looking at it. Here, take a look. All right? Look at him sleeping, folks. In lifetime. Okay? Right there. Look at Trump. Okay? Look at him. That's your president. Yeah. That's who I voted for. Well, somebody else gave me some money here, Mandy, and I don't know who these people are. Why isn't it coming up? I want to thank those folks for hitting that thanks button. Jesus would be deported, somebody said. Oh my God, that's funny. Oh, I love it. Okay. Thank you, Scalamucci. All right. You made my day, buddy. You made me smile. I want to thank you. I want to thank you. So, look at folks, it's not popping up. I just updated my phone this morning. I don't know if that's got something to do with it. But it's not those who are giving me, hitting that thanks button over here, okay? Normally your name, boom, pops right up. And I'm not seeing that today. And I don't know why. Attorney General versus a game show host. Oh, the Attorney General blanks. And boy, gosh, the Senate's giving him a big headache, huh? They don't want him as the Attorney General. All right? What do you think of that, Scalamucci? Tell me your thoughts on that. Okay? See, Trump is a simp from Ace King. Ace King, what is a simp? Does that mean you were calling us something else that didn't want to say it? I don't know. Hmm. Oh, there it is. All right, wake up, worry. Thank you for the $2. Yes, I knew the Genovese family. Thank you so much, wake up, worry. All right, I appreciate that, my friend. Something must be wrong with my phone because, all right, who else on here giving me? I want to thank you all for hitting that thanks button. Okay, I don't know who. He's up all night doing deals. Texas, a long ES Republican governor. Hello, Fred, how are you? Salvatore Piscopo. Sounds very familiar, my friend. Spam by. Okay. I'm good, Cooler. Thank you so much. You got it right, man. Trump calls everybody else the bad guy, but he stands up there and he lies and lies while he's falling asleep. Okay? And folks, it's not that I'm making that up. I mean, that's right on television. You can't miss it. Okay? I mean, look at Trump's got his own. He's got a great comedy show. Okay, you got to admit. All right. Is it a comedy show? Look at that Stephen Miller with his bald little head. Okay. I gotta shut the TV off. I can't watch him. I don't know about you. I just can't. And check this out and make sure you're seeing all comments, not just the top ones. Let's see. I can't do that while I'm on the phone. Okay, Mandy? I'll figure all this shit out. Me and technology, we do not get along. We don't like each other. I got a block in my head about technology like you can't believe. And folks, okay, I just posted earlier for all you in my gangster circle, gave you some information on Diddy that you've been asking for. And, if you joined the membership, all right, of the gangster circle, it's $4.99 a month, okay? And it's well worth it, folks, because you're getting information nobody else. You see, I'm not telling anybody here what I found out, okay? But the people of the gangster circle got it. So those are the kind of things I post. I post mob stories, things that I personally did, okay? Things that I personally did, not things others did. I don't talk about others except, okay? Yeah, Sharon, Biden was sleeping. Hey, look, we live in a world, okay? Now you understand, Sharon Vera, okay? Why the Gen Z is voting these progressives into office, okay? It's time to get rid of the old people, all right? Me included, all right? I'm old, but I'm not a politician. Look, you got one politician, Grassley, 93 years old, and he's running again. You got Mitch McConnell, who doesn't know what day it is. All right, laying in a hospital bed. Now they say he's back home. Okay? He hasn't voted. He hasn't done nothing. He should be replaced. He's old. Why do you keep voting for older people to be in office? Older people think of old things. I'm one of them. I wish things were like years ago when we didn't have cell phones, okay? When we talk to our neighbors. I want to see that, all right? Are those days going to come back? No, okay? No, Fred, I can't support Trump. I cannot support what he's doing. He's not doing nothing, Fred, that he said he was going to do for the country. Remember, he said he was going to stop all wars. But yet, here he is, the one who started the war in Iran because Israel asked him. That's why. I want a president that could talk and be who he is, not taking orders from another country of only 9 million people. We got more people in Los Angeles County, okay, than they got in the entire country of Israel. So how could I support him? Remember, he said he's going to make the economy better. He's made it worse. These terrorists are destroying businesses, destroying everybody, creating price increases in the grocery store. Okay? Derek asked me what I think about Fauci pleading the fifth. God bless him. That's an American right. He has the right to do that. Okay? They were trying to trap him because he was pardoned by Joe Biden. So he's got a good legal team. He did the right thing. Okay? Wouldn't you plead the fifth too? That's a right that we have. People want to talk. He just tell us not that. I thought you the fake. Blah, blah, blah. But yeah, that's a right that he has as an American citizen. Folks, hit that like button. Come on. Okay, we're stuck over here at 39. Come on. All right? What do we even come here for? All right? It only happened in Texas, California, Arizona, New Mexico. Did not have it. Did not have the border overran. Ben Carver. Trump is a good president for the cooperation that keeps us all indentured servitude to them. Let me read that again, folks. I'm not quite understanding it. Trump is a good president for the corporation that keeps us all in indentured servitude to them. Brad, can you put that in simple layman's language so we could understand that a little bit more? I think you might be onto something. All right, I'd like to know. Scalamucci, if Republicans wanted border security, should have voted yes on the border security bill, maybe. Mike, you lost your job. I'm sorry about that, friend. But there's plenty of jobs out there, okay? Everybody's looking for help, okay? People don't want to work in the United States anymore. They want everything given to them. They want to be able to live nicely. They have a nice car, but they don't want to work for it. Am I right or am I wrong? Tell me, folks. Leave me a comment. And please, folks, if you haven't subscribed to my network yet, to my channel, I want you to leave a comment on why you have not subscribed. Okay? And I also like you to leave me a comment for why you don't hit the like button. And if you don't like me, give me a thumbs down. Okay? You got a thumbs up and a thumbs down button. So feel free to hit either one of them. I much prefer you doing that instead of doing just nothing. Okay? Well, folks, look at, I brought out some of my frustrations today. All right? You're going to see more progressives, more and more as we go along. Because Gen Z doesn't want all these old timers in our Senate and our Congress. And tell me, leave me a comment, folks. I'm not seeing any comments. Do you like these old people? All right? Robbing your money, doing nothing for you? Okay. Wouldn't you rather have some young people in there trying to make America great again? Okay, isn't that what Trump ran on? Make America great again? Oh, that's MAGA. Didn't people run for that? What's he doing to make America great again? Could somebody leave me a comment and tell me? No, I don't see nobody here telling me what Trump has done to make things affordable for you. Okay? Oh my God, who wrote that there? Mandy, thank you. Well, welcome to the channel. Please hit that like button and subscribe. This is the best community on YouTube. It's the only community where you get the truth. And people don't like the truth. Okay? Just like, remember Jack Nicholson in that movie? All right? When he said, you can't take the truth. No. People rather be lied to than hear the truth. And I can't understand why. I'm just getting started. I'm just getting started, folks. I'm just getting started, and I'm 81 years old. Yeah. I'm not going no place for a while. I'm sticking around because I want to see. Hi, Jordan. Thank you. TV is poison. You're right, that mute. Hi, Uncle. How you feeling today? Jordan, thank you so much. I'm feeling great. Yeah, Steven's gone there, Agent Orange. Yeah. Oh. You're right, Ben. It's up to us to disassociate ourselves from a corrupt corporation. America is corrupt. The United States government is the biggest crime family on earth. All right, you want to talk about the mafia, you want to talk about the cartel, you want to talk about the Japanese Asuka, you want to talk about the Chinese. No. The United States government, the most corrupt place on earth. And they break the laws that they make for you they don't abide by them. All right, folks, we're stuck at 49 likes. Who's going to be number 50? Okay? And folks, I'm doing something. I'll have it up on my website soon. I gotta have my son do it. Okay? For the Gangster Circle, it's $4.99 a month, which comes to $60. And I'm going to do something for those who want to pay 1 year in advance. You will get a free book mailed directly to you, autographed from me. And then, in other words, to be a member of the Gangster Circle is only going to be costing you $30 for the year. So what do you think of that? All right, leave me a comment. I want to know if that's something that you would entertain and something you would do. I would appreciate that. Hello, Yolanda Green. How are you today? All right, how you doing? All right, where are you, Yolanda? Everybody, please, all right, leave me a comment. Tell me where you are, all right, where you're listening from, all right, what state in the United States and what country, because we get a lot of people from other countries here, and I want you to know I love you all, okay, and I really appreciate it. Yeah, Harris said men can use the girls' bathroom and play in the girls' sport. Yes, she did. Galmucci said we can do better than Trump. Yes, we can. But apparently nobody wants to run. I mean, look, it's not an easy job. You need a real man or a real woman. Quite honestly, I'm ready to have a woman president. But unfortunately, Kamala Harris was not it. But I support women. You know, I'm going to tell you why. And guys, you're going to get upset. It's just me. But I think women are much smarter than men, and they're much stronger. Okay? If we get the right woman, I don't know who that is yet, okay? But if we get the right woman, this country is much better off. See, when a woman makes up her mind, she does it. Not like a man who's going to say he's going to do something, but then he's paid off over here and he changes his mind. Big difference. So folks, have you all subscribed to my channel yet? Okay, we got up to 58 likes. A lot better than yesterday's show. And for those of you who have hit that thanks button, I want you to know that the only money I make here, all right, comes from your generosity, all right, for supporting my channel. And I appreciate that, dear. Shell is with Johnny Roselli, the winning informant in election. Johnny Pisco. I know who Johnny Roselli was, tell you that much. And I know something about him that nobody else does. But you'll never hear me talk about it. All right, folks, come on. Let's smash that like button, okay? We're at 59. Let's get me to 100 today here, all right? Now, I was thinking of going over on TikTok and doing a show over there. But you folks are being very good to me today. If you continue to subscribe and like And thank you so much. Man, how do you do those things? Like that, put that pointing the finger. I don't know how you do that there. I gotta learn about this stuff. Okay? Gotta learn about it. Uncle Alert, thank you so much. That's cute, isn't it, folks? I thank you for those. God bless you. Yeah, okay, there's things that said, mute, how are ya? Mute 7116. Agent R is trying to pick up Yolanda. Is that what you're trying to do? Phone text. Oh boy. We're at $3.40 I made today. Come on, folks, give me up so I could buy a cup of coffee anyways. All right, everybody. Come on, let's keep hitting that like button and subscribing. All right, what are we going to talk about today? All right, I told you I just posted. Oh, I haven't posted it yet. I did a video that I'm going to be posting after this for members of the Gangster Circle. And it's something about Diddy that everybody's been asking me about. So that's only for my members of the Gangster Circle. All right, and that'll be up as soon as I'm finished here with this show. So, folks, I want to thank you all. You know, I'm sorry for the negative information, but I got to tell you the truth. And unfortunately, that is the truth. Like it or not like it. Okay, that's entirely up to you. But we got to start thinking, all right, of keeping the United States a sovereign nation. We have to get the United States back to being the best country in the world. Yeah, your politicians will tell you it is, but we know different. It is not. It's changed, okay? Get red or blue out of your mind. Start voting for the person, no matter what color, no matter what they run on. Run for you. Vote for somebody you feel you can believe in. Right now, the way it is, you can't believe in none of these people, okay? You gotta be able to detect who's just bullshitting you and wants your vote, okay? Because you're not making the kind of money that they are making. No, you're not. And don't think the money that we are paying them through our hard-earned tax dollars, that 170,000 or 200,000 a year. They're not going in the office for that. That's pennies compared to what they're really making from the different lobbyists. You see, people don't look into those things. I do. So I'm able to share that with you because I do my research before I open my mouth. Come on, let's hit that like button, folks. We're at 68. Let's get to 75 today. Okay, that's no big deal. 7 more people hit that like button. Okay, come on. Let's see it go up. Okay? 68, 68, 69, 69. Come on. Let's get it up there, folks. Keep hitting the like button. All right? Boy, look at 26 people. And it's very difficult for them to hit the like button. Come on, 69. Give me one more. Let's get to 70 here. What do you think, Mandy? Hey, somebody did it. Bravo. Who are you? Who hit that 70th one? I want to thank you. All right, folks. That's just quarter to 2 in the afternoon. I'm going to take the rest of the day off. Take care of some personal business. I got some very positive things that are happening with my movie. Okay? It's like I say, folks. Okay? You never know. As long as you smile, stay positive and happy, who you're going to meet. And I met the guy Monday when I spoke at Prosperity Farm in San Diego. I met a big producer with Paramount Studios, and he's reading the script right now. So I wanted to share that with you. I want to thank you all so very much. All my love and respect. Have a great, blessed day. I'll see you tomorrow, folks.